Viewer discretion is advised.
Carter was dumbfounded. A portal floating in the air just in the near vicinity of the Foundation facility. As an MTF squad member, he'd seen all sorts of weird. So he decided to step into the portal and investigate firsthand. He ended up in a foggy forest, unable to see more than a dozen feet or so in front of him. Carter explored for a good 10 minutes, during which nothing happened. So he decided to turn around and report back to his squad lead. However, as soon as he turned around, he heard sounds of mechanical whirring in the distance and quickly took cover behind a fallen tree. Carter took a peek, but couldn't see anything. Soon enough, what appeared to be several rusted and decayed androids emerged from the thick fog. They scanned around with their expressionless faces, all three of them. Strangely enough, Carter felt like he recognized these androids. He'd seen these models somewhere before. After a while, the androids seemed to have dispersed. Carter took the opportunity to slowly back away, back to the portal entrance. As careful as he was, Carter failed to notice a brittle branch under his foot and stepped on it, producing an audible crack. The androids picked up on the noise and turned their heads towards the source. "Oh, you've got to be kidding me!" Multiple heavy thuds were heard approaching, prompting him to run for it. The androids pursued Carter relentlessly through the woods. Metal blades burst out from their wrists, and they thrusted and slashed, trying to slice him up. With his training, or by sheer luck, Carter managed to dodge them all and make it back to the portal. As he's diving through the portal, he looked back and saw an android's arm reaching out for him. Luckily, it got cut off by the portal closing. The sliced-off arm dropped to the ground lifelessly, then vanished into thin air. Then it hit Carter. The androids were models from Anderson Robotics. Hello everybody, I'm TheRubber. Today, we bring you SCP Foundation EUCLID Class Object SCP-3560. SCP-3560, also known as All Robots Go to Limbo, is a Class 3 interdimensional portal located in Forest Park, Portland, Oregon. The portal is made up of gray fog of an unknown vapor, measuring around 3 feet wide. The interior of 3560 can be accessed by walking into either side of it without any detrimental effects to those who enter. Safety to those who venture inside 3560 is not guaranteed, however. Upon crossing over, one will find themselves in a deeply foggy forest. The true size of this location has yet to be determined, since exploration efforts of 3560 have been halted completely. Furthermore, despite having no clear sun or a source of illumination, the interior of 3560 is dimly lit. 3560 is inhabited by androids created by Anderson Robotics, designated as SCP-3560-1. These androids appear decayed and damaged to varying degrees. They are extremely hostile towards all humans they come across. Based on previous explorations, the androids within 3560 are indestructible. They can, however, be detained and subdued. All instances of 3560-1 that have been detained and brought through the portal have vanished without any trace. MTF Gamma 13 was sent into the portal due to their experience in dealing with Anderson Robotics. They were tasked to enter and locate any perimeter, and, if possible, capture an instance of 3560-1. MTF Tau 51 was put on standby outside the portal to assist in extraction. Due to low visibility, thanks to heavy fog, the 4-person team was forced to traverse slowly. They headed towards south, where they suddenly heard a series of mechanical chirps. Perched on a low-hanging branch were 3 instances of 3560-1, a series of drones. Damn it, scout drones. That sound's gonna attract some nastier units. Shaw, don't engage. It hasn't attacked us yet. Stay low and keep moving. Lopez and Carter nodded, then resumed their expedition. I think we're in the clear, for now. Wait, get down! The team immediately broke off and took cover behind trees. I can't see or hear anything. What's going on? Shh. They could hear sounds of heavy thumping and mechanical whirring getting louder and closer. Another instance of 3560-1. This time, an AR Aplomado facility defense unit wandered by and scanned its surroundings. The squad remained hidden and waited patiently for it to move on. Then they waited for several minutes more before quietly proceeding. Just when they got back into formation, a mechanical siren blared from behind them. They turned around and saw the Aplomado charging at them, opening fire using its armaments. They rolled into cover and returned fire. "I got him! He's down!" "Brace yourselves, it's not over yet." More sirens blared as more units emerged from the tree line. "Get back to the entrance, now! We're scrapping! Tau 51, be ready for extraction support!" The instances pursued the squad, firing at them as they turned to flee. As they got closer to the entrance, Lopez tumbled to the ground and screamed, "Ah! I'm hit!" Shaw rushed over to him and lifted him up. "I've got you, you're fine. Team, I need cover. Where the hell is Tau?" In the exchange of fire, Sherman was downed as well. "Damn it! Carter, pick him up! We've got to run for it!" More sirens sounded, and MTF Gamma 13 was surrounded by another 15 Aplomado units. But all hope was not lost, as suddenly a shot fired from behind Shaw. "Get back and get out of here! We'll handle this!" Shaw and Carter dragged their injured comrades and retreated as Tau 51 advanced ahead. After a long firefight, all Aplomado units were incapacitated. Following the exploration, Shaw conducted an interview with Vincent Anderson from Anderson Robotics as part of the investigation. "I need you to explain the sudden appearance of several portals near one of our sites. Within these portals were dozens or more machines from your esteemed company." "Well, you see, these androids were created by essentially taking the human soul and combining it with my technology. Now, Clarissa, tell me, what happens to a person's soul when they die?" "Their soul leaves the body." "Their soul leaves the body. Good. I like that answer. So what? You're telling me that forest behind the portal is an android heaven of some sort? Also, why can't they be destroyed?" "Well, I don't think it's much of a heaven. I'm sure you and your boys saw it firsthand. These are the souls of the androids trapped within the portal with nowhere to go. A purgatory, or limbo, if you will. I do have a lead on how you could eradicate those undying souls. I can tell you, but it'll cost you." "Consider it done." "Excellent. Now, look into Prometheus Labs. They have a project they're working on that just might do the trick. But be careful. These androids hate you. Don't go picking a fight you can't win, Clarissa. I wish you all the luck in the world." Which isn't much, really. Shaw took Anderson's advice and, with the help of the Foundation, secured data and research papers from a newly discovered facility from the now-defunct Prometheus Labs. From then on, they were able to craft Hoffman-portable electrothomic units, or Soul Slayers, as the MTF squads called them. In March 2027, an additional 4 instances of 3560 manifested, with 2 forming within Site-64's staff dormitories, and 2 within the Unusual Incidents Unit's 3 Portland's headquarters. Instances of 3560-1 were observed to be capable of leaving 3560 and crossing over as Level 4 apparitions, and abducted a total of 12 UIU and Site-64 personnel. With the aid of the Soul Slayers, several expeditions were undertaken by the Foundation to search for the abducted personnel. Only 4 of the 12 abducted have been found so far. 3 of them were found dead in grotesque ways, flayed, exsanguinated, and dismembered. Another one of them was actually a Saker Anderson android that was corrupted by an unknown code. Attempts to locate the remaining abducted personnel remains underway. One common factor between all of them was a heart symbol with a jagged line running through it. This symbol had been sewn onto the backs of all those abducted with metallic wiring. An act of vengeance, perhaps, Foundation researchers thought, for abandoning and banishing them into Limbo following the collapse of Anderson Robotics, as all personnel abducted had previous experience as employees of Anderson Robotics prior to defecting following the company's collapse. As for what the symbol signifies, no one knows.